Welcome back to another episode of the RB Leipzig Career Mode here on FC25, where today we start the Bundesliga campaign here for the second season here. Last episode we were filling in the transfer window. We brought in loads of players. Well, actually, to be fair, we actually didn't bring in that many players into the squad. We brought in Matteo Guendouzi, we brought in Mark Gahey, we brought in Pedro Porro into the squad here. We brought Memphis Depay to be a backup striker here. We do have a lot of players still left to go here. Probably won't be selling any of these guys, to be honest. We're just going to move on. We ended last episode, what I should say, in the Super Cup against Borussia Dortmund, in which we won on penalties there 4-2 after drawing 1-1 after 90 minutes. And now we kick the season off here against Gladbach. We will play the first game of the season, but after that, we will go ahead and get into our Champions League fixtures. In today's episode, we'll probably skip Elfsberg. We'll probably skip Stuttgart, possibly Wolfsburg as well. We might even include Bayer Leverkusen in today's game, or today's day as well. So let's go and jump straight into the action here with this squad against Gladbach. And here we go. It is RB Leipzig versus Gladbach. Hollaback, who had a great first season. Hollaback! Pedro Porro, Johan Bakayoko. Bakayoko cross comes in for Hollaback, and Hollaback saved. Nets into Klondike. Klondike into Hack, and Hack is wide. Guendouzi regimes, Klondike, and Gladbach strike first here. It's 1-0 for Gladbach. Hollaback, Xavi Simons, Luis Openda. Luis Openda! Oh, his shot is just wide. Xavi Simons, Luis Openda. Back to Xavi, and Xavi will strike, and Xavi will score. And RB Leipzig draw level 5 minutes before the break here, 1-1. Is referee going to allow us? Oh, referee, I was gone with Bakayoko. Halftime 1-1. Xavi Simons, block shot. Xavi Schlager saved. Reach now. Reach. Klondike. My defender didn't want to close it out in a gap, and Gladbach took the lead because of it. Bakayoko. Luis Openda. He slots his away, and it's back to 2-2. Hollaback from outside the box. Hits the crossbar now for a goal kick. Pedro Porro. Schlager might actually get an opportunity here. Openda. Oh, that pass to Hollaback was there. We couldn't find it, though. A 2-2 draw here against Gladbach in the first game of the season. And so our Champions League opponents follows Olympiacos, Manchester United, Arsenal, Feyenoord. We have Slavia Praha. In December, we have PSG. We close it out in January against Dynamo Kiev and Marseille in the Champions League phase. I did just quick sim against Elfsberg, and shock, we drew again, 0-0. So back-to-back draws. Our next game is up against Stuttgart. We will play the first game of the Champions League phase, which is against Olympiacos. So let's get to that. Oh, we lost against Stuttgart, so we can't even win in the league. All right then. Well then, let's see if we can win in the Champions League at least here. Taking on Olympiacos in the lineup. Memphis Depay will start. Nusa can start as well, and let's get into it. Antonio Nusa saved. Memphis Depay gets a lucky deflection rebound. It's 1-0 for RB Leipzig. Xavi Simons, Mark Gahey to make it 2-0. I thought that went over the bar. It didn't. It goes into the back of the net. And RB Leipzig double their lead here on a Champions League debut. El Kiabi is in behind. El Kiabi to get one back. No, it's wide. Nice halftime, up 2-0 here against RB Leipzig. Antonio Nusa now looking to break through. Antonio Nusa will break through. Luis Openda is there. We will find Xavi Simons into Johan Bakayoko. And Bakayoko makes it 3-0. Stamenic. El Kiabi gets one for consolation. 3-1. And 3-1 win for RB Leipzig in the first Champions League game here. Here we go. RB Leipzig versus Bayer Leverkusen. We are still winless in the league. We quick simmed another game against Wolfsburg to get to this game. We drew 3-3. Luis Openda from outside the box. Saved by Hiradeki out for a corner. That physics doesn't make sense. The way the ball that went that way, but sure. David Raum on set corner. Mark Gahey, no. Xavi Simons header over the bar. Why would he hit that volley at me? Bakayoko, can he cross it in for Luis Openda? He does. Luis Openda on the rebound. He'll get his own shot rebound. And RB Leipzig take the lead here. But it means nothing for now. Means absolutely nothing for now. Victor Boniface. Florian Wirtz. I totally forgot to update transfers as well. So Florian Wirtz is still at Bayer Leverkusen. Xavi Simons out wide for Johan. Johan back in for Openda. Can he get up? He does get up. He finds it back in. And RB Leipzig are 2-0 up here. Could we be finally winning our first game of the season? 5 games in. Hopefully. Victor Boniface saved by Gerbada. First corner of the day for Leverkusen. Florian Wirtz on the corner. Bakayoko just gave it back to Florian Wirtz. The cross comes in. Gerbada did not have to touch that at all. Thankfully, there was no other shirts there. That could have hurt that. Xavi Simons out wide for Bakayoko. That's a great ball out wide. And Johan Bakayoko, and the defender stabs at it. We will absolutely take it. Johan Bakayoko. Corner comes in. Boniface straight to the keeper. Halftime, 2-0 up here. Florian Wirtz is in behind, and Florian Wirtz to try and get one back. Florian Wirtz off of the post, off of Gerbada, the rebound. He's offside. No, he's not going to be offside. Okay, interesting. Was it Florian Wirtz? No, it wasn't Florian Wirtz. Okay, so that guy just got lucky. He made an amazing run and got lucky there. Hollaback. And Hollaback, instant reply, 3-1. Hollaback. And Hollaback to make it 4. And RB Leipzig will win their first game of the season, finally. Boniface to get one back. It's 4-2. Into Hollaback. And Hollaback, a P-roller. Hollaback is on fire. Florian Wirtz makes it 5-3 to end the game here, but it'll still be a first win of the season for RB Leipzig. Finally, we win our first game of the season. It comes off the back end of Hollaback's hat trick. And so we end the season in 9th after the first 5 games of the season. 3 draws, 1 loss. At least we're not losing all these games. We're just drawing the shit out of them. Stuttgart are perfect so far from there. Next episode, we start against Man United. We have Bayern Munich in the league, and we have Arsenal. So a lot of time playing against English sides tomorrow, and more than German sides. We'll obviously play Bayern Munich because, well, it's Bayern Munich, and we'll see y'all there. But for now, that's me done today. If you did enjoy this episode, go and leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on Monday. Peace out.